In other news, Ontario's housing minister introduced legislation today intended to speed up the construction of new homes. This, as the minister admits, the province is behind on meeting its goal of getting 1.5 million homes built over 10 years. Kelly Botello has the details.
To be frank, it takes too long and it costs too much to build houses in Ontario.
Municipal Affairs and Housing Minister Rob Flack introduced a bill today aimed at speeding up housing construction in the province. It would reduce the scope and number of studies municipalities can require for new developments, speed up certain minor variances, and standardize fees developers pay that municipalities use to fund housing-enabling infrastructure such as water and sewer lines.
We will work with all municipalities to manage the burden of development fees on new homes while ensuring municipalities have the support to build critical infrastructure, because without that infrastructure, we all know, no homes can be built.
It would also allow municipalities to more easily reduce development charges, allow residential builders to pay those fees at the time of occupancy instead of when a permit is issued, and exempt long-term care homes from the fees in order to spur their development. Flack says the legislation will help both lower housing costs and keep workers on the job in the face of economic uncertainty. He also said the Ford government's target of building 1.5 million homes has not been forgotten, but conceded there are challenges.
Well, as you know, we've got some pretty strong headwinds. It's a goal, but frankly, I'm focused more on, and our team is focused on the next 12 to 24 months.
Well, I mean, it's sort of a self-defense mechanism now, saying it's unaffordable to build housing in Ontario and trying to blame things like the development fees. There's all sorts of reasons. I mean, British Columbia has been able to build houses in the last few years when Ontario's fallen far, far behind. Why? It's got to be different regulations. So the province here is trying to unify the regulations. They're going to make the provincial building code trump all, so municipalities can't add in things that aren't in the provincial building code. So it's going to streamline the process and make it easier and less onerous for developers to actually get homes built or get shovels in the ground, as they say. But is it going to bring down the price of homes? I don't see that's how it's going to.
Data published recently by the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation showed that housing starts in Ontario in March were down 46% year over year for communities with 10,000 or more people. Kelly Botello, CHCH News.